Be good.
Can everybody please stand for the flag salute? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In accordance with the open public. Posting notice of this meeting in Borough Hall and the Superintendent's Office. I hereby call to order the public meeting of the Little Ferry Board of Education, Tuesday, March 18th, 2025 at 7:01 p.m. Can I have a roll call, please?
Mr. Brunelli. Here. Mrs. Bertoli.
Here.
Mr. Phytros. Here. Mr. Kanan. Here. Mr. Mealy. Here. Ms. Vilasuzo is absent. Mr. Borisek. Here. Mrs. Patel.
Here.
Mrs. Bradley.
Here.
Ms. Augustine.
Here.
We have a quorum.
You. Be it resolved that the Little Ferry Board of Education approves the minutes of the regular public meeting held on February 20th, 2025, and the special public meeting on March 4th, 2025. Do I have a motion? Motion. Second?
Second. Mr. Brunelli. Yes. Mr. Bertoli.
Yes.
Mr. Phytros.
Yes.
Mr. Kanan.
Yes.
Mr. Mealy. Yes. Ms. Vilasuzo is absent. Mr. Borisek. Yes. Mrs. Patel.
Yes.
Mrs. Bradley.
Yes. Now open it up to Mr. Carapato to provide his superintendent's report.
Start with the students at the club. You want that for lead vectors? Sure. All right. February students of the month, we will start with grade 5. We have Samuel Vallejo. Samuel, come on down. All right, in grade 5, grade 5 Samuel is our February student of the month. He is extremely conscientious about his schoolwork. He is proactive about his learning and seeks clarification. He is willing to go above and beyond. He is kind to all, considerate of all his peers. Congratulations.
I told him. Head up, and I say, and especially with the frogs. Out. I'm trying, but you would be very proud. I have. You have a daughter, so that's. Head up, don't be.
Good.
Our grade 6 February student of the month is Amat Al-Malahi Mukhara. You do the grade 6 at the following things to say about you. She's very eager to learn and succeed. She's very helpful and has taken care of other students and has taken them under her wing. She has worked hard in developing her vocabulary and language in just a short period of time. She is very respectful and very. All right, our grade 7 February student of the month is Karen Paddock. She's a grade 7 has the following thing to say about you. She is a very hardworking student. She is respectful to her peers and her teachers. She is willing to help others in her class and in the hallway. She always completes her homework on time and puts in effort to every assignment and everything she does. Congratulations. All right, just a quick reminder to my update, HIP reports for the since our last board meeting. Washington School had 1 reported, which was founded, and Memorial School had 0 reported. Tonight's agenda will be the revised 24-25 calendar, which adjusts the dates for emergency closures, with the caveat, of course, as I'm watching Channel 12 News, that there is snow in the forecast for Friday. However, we're hoping that doesn't derail our plans here. Also, the 25-26 calendar is on tonight's agenda, as well as a 12-month calendar as well. If approved tonight, it'll be sent to staff tomorrow, posted on the website, and it'll be sent to families on Friday. April 17th board meeting has been canceled and moved to May 1st, which will be our budget adoption, May 1st, 7 p.m. And May 15th is our regular May meeting, which will also be our honoring the teachers of the year for Memorial and Washington schools. And at this point, Kara, if we could take it over for the student representative report. And tonight, after her report, she will be leaving us, which not permanently, just leaving us for tonight. So, Kara, take it away.
Meeting for the Ferry Board of Education, full administration, and all those who are in. As we bring forward during the past month, the students of Little Ferry have been actively participating. During the month of February, the middle school raised almost $650 for the American Festival. The 24th event that was looking at. On March 37th, had a beautiful dinner. This had a chance to participate. Holding in addition, popular and full of great studies. This had an opportunity to browse and all already good work on marketing. With a variety of articles, dinner at the started this vision for organizing the event. Martha for the burning the project began on March 3rd and ended on March 20th. On March 25th, the student government will take a field trip to the end to drop off donations, take a tour of the shelter, and take a pet responsibility. At basketball team throughout the season, throughout the blood, sweat, and tears, both teams were very determined and passionate about getting involved in spring sports with younger weeks. With our softball team making their way down onto the field at their company. The baseball team making its debut and then back on the field with the player. Lastly, 8th grader Donna Saldana and 7th grader Heather were selected to represent Vernon County in the arts educators of the state party. display at ground or sculpture, sculpture garden, marble, bed for the month. Way to go. All of your providing.
Right. Okay, so our eighth grade student of the month has entered, so our February student of the month, Victoria Garcia Barra. Teachers in eighth grade had the following things to say about you. She is hardworking in all her subjects. She is caring and thoughtful towards her peers. She is working hard to write and speak in English. She has an excellent work ethic. And she has a cheerful disposition. Congratulations. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Fairfather.
Okay.
We're now going to go into the rest of the board meeting. Parents and students, congratulations on Student of the Month. You're welcome to leave. You won't be interrupting us. You're also welcome to stay, but I just wanted to give you the out. All right, we'll now open it up to Mr. Gomez for the board secretary report.
Good evening, everyone. First, we were able to close the February books. They were closed as of last week. Just so everybody understands, we get 60 days to approve these things. We've been doing it on the average of 15 days. So we're good there. So let's talk. So tonight we're going to be voting to submit the initial budget to the county. But this is, the state has put out that they gave an increase in state aid. Well, I'll tell you what happened to Little Ferry. So we were supposed to get, due to a large increase in enrollment, we were supposed to get $1,030,973 from the state. What we got was $300,383. So they capped all the increases and they capped all the districts that were supposed to lose money. So right now we're only at 88% of what the state is supposed to fund the district at. So the taxpayer's putting his money in town, but the state took a huge step backwards with this budget. So I just want to make sure everybody understands that. So in terms of the budget, the last day to submit the initial budget to the county is tomorrow, March 19th. It should be done by 7:30 a.m. The last day to receive approval from the county is April 21st. The first day you can have a public hearing is April 24th. The last day you can have the public hearing is May 7th. We will do ours on May 1st, right in the middle. All right. So a couple big bids are going out. So we'll be opening up bids for the unit ventilators on March 27th at 11 a.m. It is a public bid opening. And then the big one, we'll be opening bids for the new middle school on April 8th at 2 p.m. in the cafeteria. So those are two pretty big events that are coming up. We're also going to be doing some projects during spring break. We're going to be replacing the floor in this room. And we're also going to be working on the floor in the teachers' break room. So those are two projects we're going to do over spring break. So food service. So for March, in Memorial, last year we served 247 meals. This year we served 4,119. So last year the daily average, we served 191 meals per day last year. This year it's up to 242 for Washington. Last year, 4,048 meals. This year, 4,981. So 238 was daily average last year. This year, 293. We received a subsidy from the state and the federal government of $51,026. Profit for February, we made $20,884.08. Year-to-date profit, $124,259.62. So we're pacing for about 200,000 profits. So the program's doing real well. So just the board knows. So there's the resolutions that are for the budget. F14 is for the main part of the budget. We also have D28, which is the maximum. D29 is for the PEA, and D30, which is the preschool program, and D30 is for the semi corrective action. So that's all I have, Madam President.
Thank you, Mr. Gomez. And I wondered if you could please just explain to the public what we do with the profit from the school lunch program?
So fund,
What can and can't be done?
all that money, the money cannot go to the general fund, so it all has to be spent on the cafeteria. Things like we can pay for the lunch aids out of there. We can also, any equipment. One of the things we're looking to do is any refurbishing we have to do to the kitchen would come out of there, but it cannot be transferred to the general fund. So it's all self-contained. One of the things that's interesting right now is we have too much money. So we'll be coming up with a project for the summer to reconfigure our kitchen and be able to cook here. So that's what you can do with the money. It's pretty restricted, and the people who keep an eye on us, they use the federal regulation. So that's a bit different. When you actually go out for bid for the food service, totally different set of rules.
Thank you for that.
You want,
And I also do want to reiterate that the school lunch has not increased, even though there are districts that are increasing the price, because our lunch program is doing so well. We are not, and at least for now, do not intend to increase the price of school lunch and breakfast. All right. We'll now open it up to committee reports. Mrs. Bertoli for personnel.
We met on March 5th with the Administration Association, and we were able to finalize their contract, and it's on this evening agenda for approval.
Great, thank you. Ms. De La Suso is not here today, but I do have her education report. So it says, last week, special area teachers in music, art, PE, gifted and talented, intervention, ESL, media and Spanish, collaborated with their River Edge counterparts in professional learning. The district hosted Tommy Thompson from Corin to continue our year-long PLC on the Teacher Clarity Playbook, focusing on learning intentions and success criteria. Our chronic absenteeism is currently at 11% for the year, down 15% in 2 years. Remember, 18 absences for the year is considered chronically absent by the NJ Department of Education. Great. All right, we'll now open up to Mr. Benelli for finance.
We met last week, we discussed the budget and the projects for the summer, pretty much everything.
Great, thank you. Mr. Mealy for policy.
Yes, the policy committee did not meet this month.
Okay. Mrs. Patel for transportation.
We did not have a meeting this month.
Great, and then we didn't have a meeting for expansion, and Mr. Gomez provided the updated date for the new buildings for the bid. Mr. Borisek for the Borough Liaison Report. Okay. Mr. Feitros for the Ridgeville Park Liaison Report.
Ridgeville Park has a meeting tomorrow to review the preliminary budget, and we've also had a few meetings with the superintendent there to review the budget in advance, questions, and going through different processes there. That's all I have for today.
Great, thank you. And Mr. Kanat for NJSBA Delegate Report.
The Bergen County SBA is gonna have a meeting April 4th. We'll have something to update in April.
Great, thank you. We'll now open it up for public comment on agenda items. We'll now take a block vote on F10 to F14, DO24 to DO40, P23 to P24, FA2, C4 and C5, and PO3. Do I have a motion? Motion. Second?
Second.
Okay, Mr. Benelli,
Yes.
Mrs. Bertoli,
Yes.
Mr. Phytros,
Yes.
Mr. Canaan,
Yes.
Mr. Mealy,
Yes.
Mr. Voracek,
Yes.
Mrs. Patel,
Yes.
Mrs. Bradley.
Yes.
All motions pass.
Great. We'll now open it up to public comment on non-agenda items. Do I have a motion to adjourn? Motion.
Motion.
Second?
Third.